What's up, guys? The mighty Greenchili here, and today I'm going to show you guys an awesome Transmog showcase. As your host, Greenchili will show you unique and special Transmog sets for you to farm and wear on your character. I like making Transmog, after all, it's what I enjoy. If you enjoyed this content, then be sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more cool content. So let's get started, shall we? Today's set is the Treemender set, which, my goodness, does this look freaking good. I mean, look at it. Has a nice little, like, very petrified wooded shoulder pads. And then you got this very awesome looking shield with a little bit of wood. You got a mace with wood, I'm guessing. I mean, what more could you want? A nice little bit of, you know, being shirtless once in a while. You got a bit of little pants. And you got some nice boots and gloves. Again, a very cool set. And I do think it does match pretty well. And I think the set does look good on both male and female trolls alike. So yeah, you might be wondering, Greenchili, how do I get this shit? Well, my friend, in this video we're going to show you where to get each of these pieces as fast as possible, or whatever. Anyways, let's get started, shall we? First is the helmet and the shoulder pads, both known as the Tyrannical Gladiators, male, helmet, and the Link shoulder spolders, respectively. Now these two items are actually pretty good looking, and they can be found in the one and only expansion, which is the second expansion that everyone loves, and that is Pandaria. All you do is go to Kunite Summit, make sure you head west-south to the bridge, and make sure you go talk to Rue Desvin, who will sell it for 2 monks honor for the shoulders and 3 monks honors for the helmet. It's a little bit tiny to pricey if you calculate together, which is like 3 plus like 2, which equals 5. Yep, in total 5 monks honor, and thankfully, you only get to do, you know, a little bit of battlegrounds here and there, or doing some world quests in Legion. Well, if we don't really know if BFA is gonna have the similar system, world quest, but we'll see. And yep, and you gotta get those two. Let's start with the chest and pants. The chest and pants, both known as the one and only Farseer's harness and leggings, which is located all the way to our favorite little expansion, Dalaran. And once you go over here, you find this little happy portal for the Shamans. And then you gotta do is go to your order hall and talk to the one and only quartermaster, Flamesmith Lenin. It's a weird name. Let's be honest. Once you talk to her, you gotta do some requirements for the chest and pants. Now let's first talk about the chest. Now the chest, you gotta make sure you do your order hall. And if you don't know how to do your order hall, well, good luck, because you're gonna be doing some, some follower missions and just a couple places to explore here and there. And the pants, it takes a little longer because it requires you to defeat at least 8 dungeon bosses, which is quite a lot, in my opinion. And for some reason, if you didn't, didn't get your Transmog, thing, or whatever happened to it, then all you have to do is make sure you pay 500 gold for the chest and pants. But most likely, the request reward will give you the chest, but you still have to pay gold for the pants at least. So it's 500 gold indeed. I mean, look at that ash. So good. Anyways, moving on. Look at this belt. I mean, who else didn't like this belt? I mean, look at it. It does match with the little theme of the color scheme. Now, this belt in particular is the one and only Earthgrass Girdle. And this one is from the #1 favorite expansion, Warlords of Draenor. Head to Gorgon. Make sure you go north, a little bit of west, to a little entrance, and you'll find a big-ass happy portal right there for you, and you just go inside, do the Blackrock Foundry, and then once you go over there, make sure you go deal with Chromog to get this belt. And of course, you have to do this on Mythic difficulty. If you don't do this Mythic difficulty, you will get a different color. So make sure you do a Mythic, and you are guaranteed to get the belt, which is an unknown drop rate, sadly, from looks of it, but from my experience from getting the other belts on difficulty, is actually not that bad. It at least took me 2 runs because I was competing against a Shaman, so it wasn't that bad. Now, moving on our list is the gloves and boots. These gloves and boots look very chainmail, Shaman look to it. And they definitely do. And they came from Uldar. Both of these pieces are both known as Runeshaper gloves and the Flamewalker threads, respectively. All you have to do is head on over to all the way to Wrath, everyone's least expansion. Go Storm Peaks, head north, go up to like a big, like broken bridge, and then you go to the big ass Happy Portal, and that's where you get a chance to go to the one and only Uldar. And luckily the difficulty has been, 25 men and 10 men have been squished together because of time walking dungeons. So yeah, be thankful it's combined together in case you have other mods in mind. Now you might be wondering about where do you get the gloves and boots? Well, let's look over real quick. The boss that drop them, respectively. Let's first talk about the gloves. The gloves actually drop from the Assembly of Iron. And the first boss that drops it the highest is Steelbreaker, not Rootmaster, Stormcaller going Brodeer goes for second. Well, for Rootmaster Bulgillum, or how you pronounce it, I definitely know this is 15%, this one's 11, and this one is 12% from what I checked. So it definitely is a pretty, a rough chance of getting it, but let's be honest, of all this loot you can get your hands on, it's definitely going to be a long journey. I mean, look at this. It's a huge collection. You can get a fish weapon out of this one. Who knew? Now, you might be wondering, how to get these? Oh, wait, did I forget to mention the boots? Oh, shoot, how come I forgot about that? Well, you get that from after feeding Algalon the Observer, which all you have to do is just, well, first you have, for any of those 2 bosses, beat the Flame the Divined, Sini is the Furnace Master, Razor Scale, or at least that's at least for me, but also defeat the Deconstructor, and then you can finally, meet this boss and this boss. The chance of dropping it from him is indeed 3%, so the Observer is going to be a little bit tougher to get. So, good luck on that. Now, finally next on our list is the Mace, which, I mean, we all have to at least know about this cool little weapon here. And that one is definitely the one and only Frostwolf Windtalker Cudgel. And this one is found at your garrison. Ooh, your favorite expansion. All you have to do is just head to southeast of Frostfire Ridge, and then make sure you start your small little quest line where you establish your little garrison. At least on the way, where you plant a flag from the quest for the Horde, and that's where you get your little mace. So yeah, that's all you need to do is just get that mace from that quest. What about the shield? The shield, which is a little bit rough, but from what I can tell, the one easy method which I found is from getting from a treasure into non-jungle. Which all you have to do is go to non-jungle, obviously. Everyone's favorite expansion. Head on over there. Make sure you go to the north near the docks, on the right side of the docks. And once you go inside a building, you should find a little shield, and you just loot it, and you get your damn little. And the shield's called the Commander Shield, so in case you're struggling to find the right name for some reason, there you go. Once you got it, you get your nice little shield, and that's all you need to know. I must say, it does look like a freaking awesome shield. I tell you that much. And I definitely did put a lot of effort on the set because it definitely has that sort of like very wise, like wilderness kind of a shaman, a Treemender who, petrifies trees into rocks, and rocks, beat your butt more than words, right? So definitely a pretty cool set in my opinion. So hopefully you like this video. So thanks guys for watching. Have a wonderful day. Until next time guys, peace out.